Okay, well, today we're going to be working in this area here. This is the gearbox, transmission, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, I am not a Rokon expert, but I want to drain the fluid or the oil and replace it. At the bottom you have an Allen head screw. It's a drain plug. On the back you have another Allen, which is the fill to here plug. At the top you want to take out. Now I'm going to use a mirror and show you where we are. So first, the bottom drain plug. Okay, I hope you can see this. That's a little mirror that's pointing up at the bottom drain plug. You can see right there. So it's right here. Okay. Okay, now right in here you see another plug. That's your fill to here plug. And then on top there's fill plug. Alright, so a bit of information here though. This plug, this drain plug, is he said that they're aluminum when they come from the factory, and you may want to replace that with a steel drain plug. When I first started this project, I didn't have a few things. One of them is a vented fill plug. This is it here for the top. And I also ordered a magnetic bottom plug. So if there's any shavings, it will pick them up. I'm going to use this to flush it out. A little bit more pressure than the arrow coil anyway. If I'm going to waste something, I would rather it be WD-40 than arrow coil, because that stuff's expensive. Let's insert this into there. Okay, now let's drain the oil. If it was cold, you might want to run your Rokon first before you do this. Okay, I want to kind of flush this out a little bit because I don't know how much damage this poor thing has suffered, so I'm going to go ahead and squirt some of that in there, and then I'm going to let that drain. My Allen wrench will not get in behind this block, so I'm going to remove this block so that I can get in there, and then I'll put it back when I'm done. It is a 7/16. Try to sockets. Okay, there it is. That's out of the way. Now I can get to the fill to here hole. Let's clean that out a little bit. Really? The fill to here plug is the one I have problems with. Probably never been taken out. Well, no, it probably got stripped because no one bothered to take that little block off. Great. Since the other two came out pretty well without any issue, I think that it was already in bad shape. So we're talking about the fill to here plug. I really don't want to leave it as it is because someday I may want to get in there and actually put the right level in it. And if I'm going to do it, when I'm doing this, I might as well do it right. Now, I have wasted time with cheaper bits, so we're going to use cobalt bits. Let's put a little oil on that. Okay, battery drill, dismal failure. It's time to get hardcore. Alright, try it again. I drilled it out. I put a little bit of heat on it, but not so much. See, I can still touch it. Just enough. So, let's see what we got. Oh, we have movement. Oh, yay. Now I gotta find a replacement. Might have to go to filming. Well, normally you're not going to get this view because I had to take the rear fender off in order to get into this to extract this plug. Okay, so this little booger is what was causing me issues. There we go. So now I have to find a new plug, so that's your fill to here plug, or hole. Fill to here means you're going to fill it up until the oil starts to run out of this, and then you're going to put your plug in case you don't know. Alright, I have a little side note. While I was in the process of taking that rear fender off, these things were a real pain in the behind. Okay, so I suggest that if you ever have to do that, get something with a Phillips head and replace it. It's a quick, easy upgrade. If you got to go through the trouble of taking that rear fender off, just do it. It'll make your life so much easier later if you ever have to do it again. So you're going to just put that in there, and alright, now just watch the hole and wait for it to come out of the hole. Once it starts to come out of the hole, then it will be time to plug that hole. There it is. I'm going to do something that sounds crazy, but I'm going to overfill this reservoir a little bit through the fill plug, because I'm going to run a tap through that plug that I had problems getting out. So I'm going to clean those threads up. Letting the draining oil push out anything that I don't want in the threads. And I can't get another thing in there, so I have to use these. I can't get in there with my other tool. My other tool is, the handle is, one handle is too wide, one handle won't open up enough for this tap. all I'm doing is just cleaning it out. I'm not really trying to trap any threads. See how that oil is just kind of pushing its way out. There we go. Now I have a well-oiled tap. Now I'm going to put this plug back in, but first I want to put a little bit more anti-seize on it. And now it's time to put this in. Okay, and it is a 7/16. Probably doesn't have to be very tight. It's only fill cap. Okay, now so you can see, this is what I used. There you go. Thank you for watching. I'm Ranger Commander, and let's get ready for some adventures in camping. See you next time.